Welcome to Chamber Exchange, a TV show. My name is Tim Murray, President and CEO of the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce. And Chamber Exchange, a TV show, is brought to you by Worcester Regional Airport and Worcester Railers Hockey Club. Both at the moment are not in service yet, but hopefully as we recover from the COVID-19 health and economic crisis, the Railers will get back on the ice and activity will return to Worcester Regional Airport, but we want to thank both of them for supporting the show. And thrilled to have with us in our first segment, Mike MacInnis, who's the program director of the Kiva Centers. And Mike, for our viewers who might not be familiar with the Kiva Center, maybe you could talk a little bit about what it is you do there and what it's all about. And I think once you do, certainly many of our viewers will understand the need for such an important service.
Tim, thanks so much to you and Virginia for having me on today. I love every opportunity that I get to talk to the community at large about the Kiva Centers. We recently just became a member of the Chamber of Commerce. I just thought it would be a wonderful way for us to collaborate even more, and that's one of the roles that I'm trying to serve here. But I want to tell you specifically about the Kiva Center. A lot of folks may have known us formally as the Central Mass Recovery Learning Community. We're nationally recognized for the model that we have. We had a very early success in implementing a trauma-informed community approach. The Executive Office of Health and Human Services and the Department of Mental Health, they've been credited, they've put a great amount of investment into this particular model. Right now, what we do, we've had to change our whole game. We are doing everything right now as far as our groups, meetings, and classes via Zoom and telephone. And so what exactly?
You're working with a whole cross-section of people who are in various points of recovery, dealing with the issues of addiction, which touch all segments of society.
Exactly. The impact of mental health, trauma, co-occurring addiction here in the Commonwealth. We're responsible for over 106 cities and towns. We do the entire DMH Worcester catchment area, which includes North County. We have an access center in Southbridge. We actually go out as far as the Canton, Norwood area. We have over 50 peer-led peer support meetings, and they range everywhere from traditional peer support where someone's just having a hard time. They need to relate to folks that have kind of been where they're at. We offer groups, meetings, and classes pertaining to living with loss. We offer a group that's known as Alternatives to Suicide. We offer groups for people that are voice hearers. We offer PTSD groups. And we also do a series of trainings throughout the state. We're the authorized agent of the MUCH Coalition, which is Massachusetts United for Care and Healing and Community and Healing.
So you work with the state, in some cases it sounds like with contracts and certain people, individuals, walk-ins, again, people who facing challenges. And look, as primarily an employer membership organization, we hear that from our employers the needs for more services regarding issues of recovery that help family members, employees, and companies, need to know where they can send their employees, or if employees come to them with family issues, where can they direct and guide them to get them the assistance that they need?
Exactly. We collaborate with virtually every health and human service agency and community organization here in the city of Worcester. We've got a wonderful relationship with Open Sky. We exchange programs with them. We have a wonderful relationship with the Genesis Club. We have a program here which is called Community Bridging. We work exclusively with area hospitals, in particular the Worcester Recovery Center. And what our Community Bridger does is folks, they're getting ready to come out into the community. Oftentimes, there's not a game plan there. What we do is we make sure they have a game plan. We make sure housing is lined up. We make sure that they understand how to do a budget. We make sure that their needs are met, so when they get out, they can live the life that they want to live.
Right. That opens up doors of maybe returning to work at the very mind to a mom or a dad or a sibling or a son or a daughter, that individual is getting the help and assistance that they need. So when they go to work, they're not worried about that or dealing with crisis situations. So really kind of providing a whole cross-section of services that are really vital to individuals and families. And so if somebody's out there right now dealing with a situation like this, how might they engage with you, Mike, and figure out how they can help someone that they know or themselves if they're in need?
Thank you for throwing me that softball. I'm dying to tell everyone out what the best way to reach us through the COVID situation is through our website, which is www.kivacenters.org. We have a very active Facebook page, Kiva Centers, and daily we put links onto the Facebook page, and the links are also on our website that will take people to the particular groups that we have scheduled for the day. The whole calendar is there with the link. Our office number is 508-751-9600. Because Worcester's in a red zone and in the midst of all the COVID, we're open, but we run at a 25% capacity right now. So we're very limited as to people coming into the building. But we know that people are struggling. We know that people need food, for example. So I have a food pantry that we keep here. People can get groceries. If people need a one-on-one peer support, we'll set up an appointment. We'll have them come in, and we do the same thing in our Southbridge office.
So really a whole cross-section of services, and we wanted to get the website and the phone number and the Facebook out there just as we wrap up here. But Mike MacInnis is the program director from the Kiva Centers throughout Central Massachusetts, Worcester, Southbridge, you mentioned, and several other centers around the Commonwealth. If you or someone you need, or employee or their family are in need, a great resource for the region. Mike, thanks for being with us for this edition of this segment of Chamber Exchange. We're going to come right back.
I'm grateful. Thank you so much, Tim.
Are you a Central Massachusetts business owner? Do you want a voice in public policy and economic development? Are you looking to increase your network or generate new business leads? A membership with the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce will provide you with a variety of tools and opportunities to help you stay connected with the diverse and growing business community of the region.
We just started right out of school, so we didn't know the team of professionals that we were going to need to start our company. So we were able to get put in touch with people who offered those services, and that helped us out a lot.
Joining the chamber can provide you access to great resources, connections that you wouldn't otherwise have.
Serving as New England's largest chamber of commerce, the chamber is a proud supporter and advocate of the local business community.
Advocacy is the biggest benefit that I see. The chamber is there to benefit business and frankly to benefit economic development for all of us, residents or business owners.
Join today to take advantage of the chamber's wide range of resources and benefits.